What's up, Earl? Golf was decent. It was hot, very hot. I played marginally better than usual, but my marginally better is still pretty bad. So good shot at 97. So for me, that's relatively decent. Although I'm getting better every time I go out, I'm getting a lot better. So what's up, Chris? So every time I've been out, I've done a lot better with the irons and the pitching wedge. So it was encouraging. There's just usually one shot or two shots a hole where it's super frustrating. We'll let the ticker run for a little bit. We already got 8 people in here. That's crazy. Yeah, so must have done well with this mixer because it's got a lot of people's attention. So, what part of the movie? Yeah, my biggest thing is usually the first couple holes that I'm not loose enough, and I usually botch the first one. So I did really well in the first hole today, which I usually do terrible on, but had a couple bad ones after that, and again, it's one or two shots a hole that really throw me off. They're at the part where they just won their first game, PJ. That's the part of the movie they're at. So they just put the team together and won their first game. So that's where they're at. What's up, Adam? What's up, Tom? All right, we'll give it to the 5-minute mark, and then we're going to do the randoms, and then we'll let it go for, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes or so, depending on what everyone wants to do with teams. That way everyone has a shot at it. Yeah, should be a good time. What's up, Andrew? Thanks for closing everything today. But, yeah, this one should be a good one, fellas. If it isn't, I don't know what else to do. But it should definitely be a good one. Like 12 total hits. Should be a bunch of numbered stuff. So we'll get underway here in about a minute. Football's up on the site. The box war's up there. If anyone wants to get in on that, that's going to be a good time. I mean, personally, for me, my strategy would be buy one in each box of the box wars. But I guess that's up to you guys what you want to do. But I think it's going to be a fun one. It's like 34 hits. It's crazy. Yeah, we can do a quick recap. So Bowman draft, that's 2014. Diamond Kings 2020. So there's 1 hit in draft. There's 2 hits in Diamond Kings. Tier 1, there's 3 hits in Tier 1s, although the last time we did Tier 1 there was 4 hits. High Tech, Bowman High Tech. That's 4 hits. And then we got 2 boxes of Hall of Fame baseball, Leaf Hall of Fame baseball, which is a cut signature from either someone in the Hall of Fame or that's been voted in but hasn't necessarily been inducted yet. So I believe like Jeter and stuff is in there. I'm not 100% sure. I think last time we got a real old timer from Philly. So yeah, we're a minute over where I wanted to be. So we'll get going. Okay, so in case anyone doesn't know the rules, I think there's one new person in here, Jason, which I reached out to via email. Hopefully he makes it. Yeah, there's not really. Yeah, it could be any mixture of teams. Matter of fact, 2020 really is only barely represented by Diamond Kings in Tier 1, so could be anyone. Here we go. We did one of these last time, and it went really well, I thought. There was a Jimenez auto. There was a Schwarber auto. There's some decent stuff. Okay, here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That didn't change, so we can always do another one. 8, 9, 10. Okay, so what, 13? 13 times. Here we go. So in case you're new or don't remember, we roll the dice 10 times, however many times. I know. I really don't, Earl. This one won't be too bad. I think the only real sorting will be Bowman. So I think we'll be okay. But quick recap: roll the dice 10 times. Whatever number that comes to is how many times we random the team list. We roll the dice again and do the buyers list, and then we pair the teams up, and those are your teams. So here we go. We got to do this 13 times. 13 times. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Yeah, unfortunately, you got to give the people what they want, and it seemed like single boxes were kind of sputtering us out. The mixers have gotten everyone's attention here, so I don't know why that. So been trying to find some ways to get everyone interested again. It seems to be working for the most part. So. Yeah, no problem, Chris. No problem. Gonna try and get this done. Again, sorry for the background noise. They're watching the Mighty Ducks. So. Proud dad moment there. It's a good movie. All right, here we go. This is for the buyers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 times. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, Kevin got Pittsburgh again. Either he loves Pittsburgh or Pittsburgh loves him. So, although, to be honest, when we did the 3-boxer, Pittsburgh did pretty well again. They got the cracked ice. So, again, Pittsburgh is not the curse that it seems to be. I know no one wants them, but they do seem to hit. So, yeah. I have you as gold line, Chris. Gold line. You're number 6. You got Cubs. I thought it was easier that way. Yeah, with everyone, I just didn't. I was putting some last initials and some not last initials and stuff. And I just thought it looked goofy, so I just figured I'd try to start finding a way to give everyone just one name with no initial afterwards. I mean, obviously, sometimes I'm not going to get away from that, but. Yeah, Kevin, you got. I just kept on talking about it. It's good luck for you, though, man. In all fairness, Kevin, you bought like a third of the spots, so you were bound to get Pittsburgh. You and Chris. All right, like 15 minutes. 15 minutes on the ticker, and then we're gonna try and get going if there's no trade talks. Let's see, A's are up for trade. Colorado's up for trade. I think Colorado got a short print in the last mixer we did out of Series 2. I think Andrew got that. Let's see. Oh, there you go, PJ. I'm surprised Chris isn't in here asking the. I might stretch this a little bit because I don't see Sean or Chris, which are two of the people that are in here a little bit heavier than, Kevin's the only other one. So I sent them some messages. So I'm going to stretch it for another minute just to make sure they know. Baltimore from Milwaukee. All right, so Baltimore and Milwaukee. Is that what I'm seeing? You guys confirming that? Okay. Baltimore. Okay. Milwaukee. We're gonna start with draft. It's because it's the longest one. All right. I don't know if Garrick made it. He said he was probably gonna make it, but I don't see him. All right, we're gonna start unboxing everything and start setting up. I don't know where Sean and Chris are, but I don't want to hold everyone else up either. So we'll get going on unboxing everything, setting up here, and see if they pop. I know Chris usually tries to get San Diego. I don't know if he can pry them from PJ or not, but give him a few minutes to have a shot at it. This box is pretty jumbled up. Usually they're pretty neat. Oh God, Chris. Yeah. Chris has Atlanta, Zona, White Sox, Toronto, St. Louis, Seattle, Philadelphia, Boston. But I think we're going to get going because we said 8 o'clock. We're already pushing 20 minutes past. So unless going trades, going once, going twice. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Should be a good time. Oh, Sean just wrote me crap. He's late. So make sure he's good with his teams. He should pop on here. Who's he got? Houston, Tampa. Washington. Yeah, I know it's he finally answered it, so I don't know. I just want to make sure he's good. 6 boxer, I don't know. If he wants to try and train, I'll give him the best opportunity I can. Oh, okay, he says he's good. Oh, there we go. Hey, Sean. There we go. All right, here we go. You're all right, Sean. I was trying to wait for you and Chris, so no biggie. Dylan Cease going to the Cubbies. Ryan McMahon to the Rockies. Ramil Tapia going to the Rockies. And the Grayson Grenier, Silver Ice. Silver Ice. Very nice start there. That's going to Detroit. Detroit. That's Andrew. Taquan Forbes. Matt Chapman. Cole Stewart. All right. Camera's a little foggy. Jonathan Holder. Byron Buxton. Eric Scotland. Jordan Luplow. And Devers. That's a nice first moment right there. TJ Antone and Kevin Padlo. So one thing we haven't pulled out of here that I would love to is a one-on-one, man. Like I feel like it's for deep as the checklist is, I'd like to see us pull a one-on-one out. It'd be super refreshing. Franklin Barreto, Michael Mater, and here comes a foil. Alex Jackson, first Bowman Chrome foil. Very nice. Let's go to Seattle. Seattle's Chris, I believe. Spencer Turnbull. Kyle Freeland. Gavin LaValle. Austin Descartes. Shh. Kosuke Kato, Joe Gatto, Hunter Renfroe, Clayton Blackburn, Eric Jagielo, Gord Seager, Brett Graves. Sean Reed Foley. Again, sorry about the background. We got the Mighty Ducks in the background. Hunter Harvey. Jackson Reeks. Jacob Gatewood. Dylan Cease. Bowman first. There you go. Travis Demerite. And Brent Honeywell. I usually try and keep the background noise quiet, guys, if they're watching a movie. It's still light out, so I don't think I have much play in that. Forrest Wall, Lucas Sims, Hunter Dozier, Nick Torres, nice foil there. Yeah, can you guys be quiet? It's going to PJ. Michael Lorenzen, Michael Cedoroff, Trevor Story. Guys, can you stop shouting, please? The movie's loud enough. Christian Arroyo, Mark Zaginis. Miami's getting the Brian Anderson foil. Prism, foil, refractor, whatever you want to call it. Whatever name you want to go by. Miami is Andrew. Andrew's picked up a couple of refractors earlier. Kosuke Kato, Daniel Robertson, Ronnie Williams, Luis Torrens. We've done a lot of this, and our best, I think, my personal opinion, our best auto came out of the last 5-box mixer we did was Schwarber. So I thought we did really, got some nice color coming up. Corey Ray, Alex Blandino, Andrew Morales, Sam Hentages going to Cleveland, Garrick out of 99, super nice. Come on. 9 of 99. There you go, Garrick. Garrick's always. Garrick's got some. Garrick's got a lucky horseshoe, man. Nice purple. I think we've ever pulled purple. Mark Appel, James Ramsey, Dylan Davis. I'm going to move these because the camera's set up a little bit. Need a little bit more elbow room. Foster Griffin, Mark Appel, Tyler Kolek, Jacob Gatewood, Ryan McMahon, Grayson Grenier, Mac Williamson. There's got to be 101s in this stuff. We got to get lucky to pull a 101 at some point here. Jamison Talion, Mike Poppy, Josh Hart, Schwarber, Stinnett, Cubbies, Mike Poppy, Ramil Tapia, Jordan Lucklow. Tim, you got Minnesota. Yeah, we started at, well, we tried to start at 8, and then we waited till, I don't know, 8:20, 8:20 something. Adam, you got Cincinnati. Do you only have one spot, Adam? Or no. Adam got Cincinnati and Texas. Tim got Minnesota. Yeah, Eastern time. Sorry, Tim, if you didn't know that. I did try and post it on Twitter and everything as well. Sorry. Josh Bell, Nick Birdie, Servino mini refractor. Sorry, Tim. tried to communicate the best I could. I forget some people aren't in the chat and stuff, so that's rough. Trey Turner, if you want to be in the chat, might make it easier for those situations. I can add you. San Diego to the Yankees. Those Cervinos going to Kevin. I can, Chris. For every card or for the big ones? Because I think we might be here a while. Josh Bell, Pittsburgh. Clayton Blackburn, Giants. Jackson Reitz, Washington. So far, Trey Turner, San Diego. Cervino, Yankees. Sam Hentages, Cleveland. Brian Anderson, Miami. Torres, San Diego. Alex Jackson, Seattle. San Diego, Seattle. And Grayson Grenier, Detroit. So Andrew, I think you had Miami, so that one was you, and then the Detroit. No autos yet. Jared Walker, LA. Shane Zeal, Detroit. Derek Hill, Mini. It's going to Detroit Tigers. It's Andrew. Right after it is a Monty Harrison refractor. Going to Milwaukee. That is Tom via trade with Kevin. And I do sleeve all the Bowman first chromes. I just do it later on. So just top loading the important ones for now. Byron Buxton, Twins, Chase Villot, Royals, DJ Peterson, Seattle. Bobby Bradley to Cleveland, Sean Coyle, Boston, Matt Chapman, Bowman first. That's going to the A's. That's Oakland. That's Dylan. Mac Williamson with the Silver Ice. Going to the Giants. That's Jason. Nice Silver Ice there. Michael Mater, Brett Martin, Maters, Marlins, Brett Martins, Texas, Derek Fisher, Houston. Troy Stokes going to Milwaukee. Colt Tucker to Pittsburgh. Jose Barrios to Minnesota. Tehran Guerrero. Tehran Guerrero going to the Padres. Jonathan Holder, Yankees. Trace Lower, A's. Joey Gallo, Texas. Ryan Yarbrough, Seattle. Tyler Naquin, Cleveland. John Ritchie, the Dodgers. Clint Frazier to Cleveland. We got a blue. Brandon Nemo, very nice blue. That is $3.99. Metties. It's Kevin. Kevin got both in. Kevin got both in New York teams. Very nice pickup there, Kev. And a nice chrome for sure. David Dahl, Rockies, Marcus Wilson, Diamondbacks. The blue goes well with the Mets. Almost probably looks better than the other numbered ones because of the blue. Phil Irvin to the Reds. Taekwon Forbes to Texas. Chad Sabatka to the Braves. Nick Birdie to Minnesota. Hunter Dozier to the Royals. Jacob Gatewood, Milwaukee. Jose Barrios, Minnesota. I don't think we've ever gone this far into a Bowman 14 without an auto yet, so slightly nervous and slightly happy about it because it helps. Okay, our auto's here because I spoke up. All right, they usually sneak up on me too. All right, Braxton Davidson. Max Fried to San Diego. Earl, there is a bunch of cards left to go through. Chavez, Boston. Frazier to the Indians. Stinnett to the Cubs. Flaherty to the Cardinals. And our hit is going to Tampa Bay. Cameron Varga. Tampa is Sean. We still got 3 boxes to go that aren't the Hall of Fame stuff. So, cool signature. Julio Urias. Luis Ortiz. It's Texas. Kyle Freeland. It's the Rockies. CJ Edwards, refracted. Wish I had a choice in it, Earl. It's all luck. But I'll do my best. CJ Edwards, it's going to the Cubbies. That's gold line. There you go. CJ Edwards refractor. Brian Shells, Roberto Shells is Miami, Osuna, Toronto, Tyler Beatty, Giants. Trey Ball, Boston. Blake Anderson, Miami. Reese Hoskins, that's a nice Bowman from first. That's Phillies. Monty Harrison, that's the Brewers. Renfro, that's going to the Padres. Chris Oliver, Philly. Devin Travis, Detroit. Ooh, right off the bat. Wow. It's a hot pack. We got one of these one other time. That is nasty. Dylan Cease. I believe these blue ones are not numbered, and then the red one will be. But it's still awesome nonetheless. Dylan Cease going to the Cubs. That's gold line. We are on box 1, Garrett. Box 1. You had Cleveland and Kansas City. You got Cleveland and Kansas City, and you got a Cleveland, pretty cool Cleveland one. This one. Out of 99, Sam Hentages. Cease and the Dodgers will be getting the numbered card, and that is out of 25. Julio Urias out of 25. That's going to the Dodgers. That's Kevin. That's disgusting. Such not a bad name there, Kev. Nice out of 25 red. We got a few more blue ones to go. Gabriel Guerrero, that's going to the Mariners. That's Chris. Yeah, these packs we've only ever gotten. We've broken so many boxes, and we've only got one other pack like this, and it was a long time ago. So Nick Birdie, these do not happen all that often. I'm assuming it's some kind of a case hit or something, or just maybe randomly inserted. But Nick Birdie going to Minnesota. That is Timothy. There you go. Yeah, these cards are nasty. And Detroit's really raking them in tonight. Spencer Turnbull. James Ramsey for Cleveland, Phil Irvin for the Reds. So that's a pretty cool start to the mixer. Both times we've done the mixer with Bowman drafting, it's turned out all right. Schwarber auto last time and the hot pack this time. Reese McGuire, Pittsburgh. Scott Blewett, Kansas City. Lucas Giolito, Washington. And the Austin Meadows throwback refractor there. I think it's like Bowman 57. This is supposed to be recreating. It's not a real signature, but it's a refractor. Bowman 57. It's going to Pittsburgh. It's going to Kevin. So that's pretty nice. It's Austin Meadows. Eric Skoglund. KC, Miguel Sano, Minnesota, Eric Feedy, Washington. Yeah, some good stuff. Box 1. Still 5 boxes. Devers, Turnbull, Jagielo. Sorry, those were trying to remember to do teams. Devers, Boston, Turnbull, Detroit, Jagielo, Yankees, Dylan Davis, Giants. Hentages comes through with another refractor, so Cleveland picking up some shiny stuff. Cleveland and Detroit have been hot. Flaherty, St. Louis, and Meadows, Pittsburgh. 2 packs left. I was begging for a 101. I guess we'll take him out of 25 red. Albert Amara, Cubs. Daniel Gossett, A's. Rob Kaminsky, St. Louis. And a Vincent Velasquez going to Houston. I haven't heard Houston called in a while. That is Sean. Sean got the auto. He's getting a Houston refractor. Franklin Barreto to Toronto. Lane Thomas, Toronto. Jeff Hoffman, Toronto. So Toronto killing that last pack. Delino DeShields, Houston. AJ Reed, Houston. TJ Antone, Cincinnati. Marlins, Kolick and Anderson. Gatto, Angels. Gonzalez, Baltimore. Thompson, Texas. Didn't realize that they did not, Garrick. I guess I never really thought about it. This is an older set, though. It might have been something they changed recently. This is 2014, so it's 6 years old. All right, good first box. We're going to come back with box 2 is Diamond Kings. Good luck, everyone. Let's see what's in here. Hopefully we get the case hit. I don't know if you guys have seen the case hits out of DK, but they're pretty awesome. And I really like the Robert one, Robert, Robert, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. Oh, this one was hard to get open. Yeah, I figured it was probably like a more recent type thing, so probably just something that stopped recently. Okay, pack 1, Diamond Kings. Here we go. Matt Face going to the Angels. Johnny Pesky going to Boston. Brian Anderson going to Miami. Maris going to New York. Dylan Cease going to Chicago. I think we got a hit, maybe. Ready? We just got stuff turned around. Aficionado, Ichiro. That's Seattle. Roberto Alomar, Toronto. I don't know if. Yep, this is a hit right out of the gate. It's going to Minnesota. Not a bad one. Josh Donaldson going to Minnesota. DK Originals. So right out of the gate. Right out of the gate. Pack 1. Josh Donaldson going to the Twins. Not a bad vet hit right there. There you go, Timothy. Minnesota worked out for you. Larry Walker, Colorado. Satchel Paige, Cleveland. Keston Hiura, Milwaukee. Roberto Clemente, Pittsburgh. Brian Abreu, Houston. Dom DiMaggio, Boston. Justin Verlander, DK Originals. And Pujols. So we should still have one more hit inside here somewhere. Joe Cronin, Boston. Travis Demerite, Detroit. Billy Williams, Chicago. Tyrone Taylor, Milwaukee. Joe Jackson, Chicago. Abraham Toro, nice rookie there. Nice rookie there. The purple frame. I know they have different colors for different SP levels, so I'll have to see what purple is. Ichiro, the 3000. So a couple of Ichiro inserts for Seattle. And Frank Thomas. Yeah, DK is nice. You know, it's got the unfortunate Panini no licensing stigma to it. So I wanted to work it in because of the price level on it and how nice they are, but at the same point, like, you can't overdo it. Joe Sewell, Cleveland. Lou Gehrig, Yankees. Jake Rogers, Detroit. Domingo Liba, Arizona. Jimmy Fox, Boston. Yelich, Milwaukee. And nice Aaron Judge, Gallery of Stars. With Yankees, Kirby Puckett, Minnesota. Kirby Puckett used to be my favorite baseball player besides Chipper Jones growing up. I need to get a Kirby auto in my collection. I think I got a Chipper auto in my collection. Rogers Hornsby, St. Louis. Anthony Rizzo, Chicago. Harmon Killebrew, Minnesota. Hack Wilson, Chicago. Aaron Nola, Philly. Logan Allen, Cleveland. And Harper, Bryce Harper. Some of those are numbered, some of them are not. Harper going to Philly. Ricky Henderson going to Oakland. Don Larson, New York. Daza, Colorado. Greenberg, Detroit. Ty Cobb, Detroit. Danny Mendick, Chicago. And Ronald Bolanos for San Diego out of 25. Nice rookie card there out of 25. It's going to San Diego. PJ. Tatis Jr. Artist Palette. And that's San Diego. Miguel Cabrera, Detroit. Tris Speaker, Boston. Dustin May, Dodgers. Eddie Stanky, Brooklyn. Stan Musial, St. Louis. Ted Williams, Boston. Acuna with the gray border. Acuna going to the Braves. And the Trout artist proof thing there. Larry Walker, Colorado. Oops. Caught it. Almost dropped it. Caught it. Madison Baumgartner, Arizona. Eddie Matthews, Boston. Mel Ott, New York. Edwin Rios, Los Angeles. Zach Collins, Chicago. Mule Suttles. Doesn't say. I'll have to look that one up. Vladimir Jr., Artist Palette. Ronald Bolanos. That's San Diego. I'm going to open the two thicker ones last because I'm guessing one of them has a hit in it. Try and save it for the end. See, might be totally wrong and have it come out this pack or the next. We'll give it a shot. Chris Bryant, Chicago. Joe Wood, Boston. Josh Bell, Pittsburgh. Yu Chang, Cleveland. Lux rookie, that's going to the Dodgers. Baumgartner, Arizona. Kirby Puckett, Minnesota. That's a cool one. And Griffey. Cal Ripken, Baltimore. Honus Wagner, Pittsburgh. Patrick Sandoval, Los Angeles. Mickey Mantle, New York. Nico Horner, Chicago. Adbert Elazole, Chicago. Pedro Martinez in the zone. That's pretty sick. Let's go to Boston. Whit Merrifield, Kansas City. One team's drastically thicker than the other one. Abraham Toro, Houston. Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers. Babe Ruth, New York. Baez, Chicago. Elston Howard, New York. Bobby Bradley, Cleveland. Mike Trout, Gallery of Stars. On the Angels. Michael Baez, San Diego. So it looks like I guessed right. Probably going to be a memorabilia card. Hit number 2. I think the other boxes we did were an auto and a piece of a bat, so we'll see if we're in that same kind of ballpark or not. Ty Cobb, the 3000, that's pretty cool. Let's go into Detroit. Chipper Jones, all-time Diamond Kings. Brace. Sam Hillard, Colorado. Carl Hubble, New York. Bert Blyleven, Minnesota. Willie Castro, Detroit. Harvey Kewing, Detroit. And the hit is going to Houston for Craig Biggio. Jersey Kings, Craig Biggio, Houston. So that's pretty nice. Who's got Houston? Sean's bringing it up here. Got auto and a patch. All right, so the hits were Craig Biggio, Josh Donaldson. So not bad. Not bad. Yeah, that 1.8 million is crazy. It's a crazy number. That is a crazy number. All right. 2017 Bowman High Tech. Nothing to knock our socks off yet. Ooh, we got some crazy color in here. All right, we'll just go through. Kevin Mayton. It's going to the Braves. Francisco Meja going to Cleveland. Jorge Mateo. That's going. Oh! I didn't even see that. Damn. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. That's going to the Yanks. That is Kevin, I believe. Yeah. There you go, Kev. Little 5 out of 5 action. Heating up, boys. We're heating up. Little Yankees 5 out of 5. Sneaky. Oh, we got the autos right off the bat, too. No, they're usually a little bit deeper. All right, let's do it this way. We got this nasty red Clint Frazier. It is not numbered. That is going to the Yankees. Clint Frazier, it says Yankees. Yep. Didn't he have a prospect for a different team or something? The Yankees are just killing it right now in this pack. Willie Calhoun for the Dodgers. Kyle Lewis. That is Seattle. And our hits are Junior Fernandez. That is St. Louis. That is Chris M. Junior Fernandez. Next up is, I think we've pulled his auto in most of the Bowman boxes we've done, is Ahmed Rosario. He's going to the Mets. I think we've gotten 3 or 4 of his autos on high tech. We got a green, that at some point. Mets is Kevin. And then Pittsburgh comes through, as they tend to do. Mitch Keller. So that's not a bad one right there. That's going to Kevin. Mitch Keller. The world's telling Kevin to be a Pittsburgh fan. Just hasn't accepted it yet. And then we have a Patrick Weigel for Atlanta. That's going to Chris M. for Atlanta. So pretty sweet 5 out of 5 and a red. The autos were what they were, but these two Yankees are pretty awesome. All right, we're on to tier 1. Redemption. A redemption. It is David Cone for the New York Yankees. Clear 1 autograph. David Cone, New York Yankees. The Yankees are the team to have. David Cone auto. It's going to Kevin. New York Yankees. Next is Lorenzo Cain for the Milwaukee Brewers. That is 130 of 399. I'm sorry, 395. That's a weird number. Our next hit is Carter Kieboom. 340 of 395. That's going to Washington. And again, this is 4 hits. It's supposed to be 3, I think. I keep saying it's 3, but it keeps 2 autograph cards and 1 relic. We've gotten the last 2 boxes we've gotten. We've had 4 hits in them. So we'll take it. It's an extra hit. Going to the break. And it is Michael Versailles. That's going to Tampa. So Tampa's got 2 autos now too. So I gotta dig out the sticker sleeves for the patches, so I'll get those top loaded and everything later. They take special sleeves. I don't have with me right. I'm sorry, Earl. I did my best, buddy. Did the best I could. Even got an extra hit for the break. Just couldn't make it, Colorado. All right, here's the chunky stuff. We'll see how this goes. Good luck, everyone. We got 2 boxes of this. This is pretty cool, man. I like this stuff. I mean, we've only opened 1, but I've watched a bunch of videos on it. I thought they were pretty cool. So hopefully we get a banger so you guys can enjoy it as much as I have. Okay. Here we go. That's pretty short print. I don't know who he plays for. I'll have to look it up. First auto out of Leaf is a Luis Aparicio, and it's 1 of 11. Looks like White Sox. Yep, White Sox. Yep. That's going to Chris. And that's a 1 out of 11. One out of 11. So it's pretty nice. Wish we could get a 1. I'd like to see a more modern player, but 1 out of 11. Still pretty cool. Oh, it's so fun. Chris might trade you there, PJ. Might sell it to you or something. That's even shorter print. This one is 5 of 6. I think I know this one. I'm just double checking. Okay, all right. Here we go. Jack Morris, 5 of 6. Jack Morris, 5 of 6. That is Detroit Tigers. Detroit Tigers. All right, so Morris goes to Detroit. And that rounds out our evening, guys. So, not as fun as the first one, but still definitely had some fireworks in it. 5 of 5 Yankees, a couple Hall of Fame autos. Josh Donaldson. Had a hot pack in Bowman. So, there you go. I don't know if you guys like this Hall of Fame stuff. I don't know if it's too many old timers for you or what. But I think they're cool. I think the next baseball mixer, if we do one, will be the next baseball mixer will be completely different. We'll try and get completely different items. We did have some repeat items in this one. So yeah, the next one I'm gonna try and put together will be a little bit different. Probably start working on that here soon. We do have some single box baseball stuff coming in this week, so we'll take a mixer break and try and get those things up and going, and we'll see where we're at. And then for the time being, we got hockey and football. Pretty heavy on football right now. It's all up on the site, and we got some cool baseball, like I said, coming in. We got Leaf Valiant with 5 hits per box coming in. We got some Finest coming in. So, congrats everyone that got something awesome, and we'll see you all at the next one. I don't think any football or anything filled while we were on camera, so. Nope, nothing for football. So, all right, guys, we'll see you possibly tomorrow night, and have a good night.